Yes, sir. Hold on for a second. How are you guys doing today? You guys doing all right? That's good. That's good. How's your mental health? How's your mental health? Your mental health is good. That's good. If not, you got the rest of your day. You got the rest of your day. Keep a reminder. Yesterday's price is not today's price. If you feel down and out today, there's always tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. Forgive me for this one. Just trying to do some things. Okay. Yes, sir. It's your boy Strictly. Strictly. I said Strictly. Hey, Strictly. It's your boy Strictly. Strictly. Yo. Yo. So check it out. Last night was the Gasparilla Bowl. Some of you guys have probably seen it. Some of you guys probably don't care about it, but that's cool. You know, some of you guys, I expect. Some of you guys I don't expect. But hey, that's cool with me. Um, but last night was the Gasparilla Bowl. And to be honest, I like the matchup. I like the matchup. I think that's my favorite bowl. Um, uh I feel like that's my favorite bowl so far this year. Um, you have my favorite school, the Gators. Some of you guys gonna say the Florida Taters, but hey, it is what it is. I love my team. I ride for my team. You know how we do it. They went against, you know, my alumni, class of 2020, UCF. And to be honest, who is this nigga, bro? What the fuck? Shit. But yeah. It was good. It was a great game. Great game. Didn't see the I stopped at what somewhere in the. I think I stopped at somewhere in the fourth quarter. I don't know. I was asleep. I had to go to bed. Get ready for work this morning. So but I'm not gonna lie though. To be honest, a lot of people have you know the Gators have the Gators winning. Um, to me, they're even out. They even out for UCF to beat the Gators by 12 points. They're evenly matched. Um, they have both teams have a good offense. Their defense is questionable. I think UCF their D line is way better than the Gators. What's the Achilles for UCF is their secondary. They always play zone, like always. I remember when I was still there, right before I graduated in 2020, after transferring in 2018 to there. Um, all my tenure there, they always play zone. Don't know why they play zone. They always play zone. That's how they get beat. That's how they get beat, and that's how you got receivers that could take advantage because you guys are playing zone. You guys don't know how to play zone. Um, but that's neither here or there. From the rip, you can tell these two teams they don't like each other. They don't like each other, and we looking at. I know people say Florida, Miami, Florida, Florida State, Miami, but this to me was the battle of Florida. This to me was the battle of Florida. This game was this game right here was like was a way of letting the world know, college football world know, which team is better. Which team, even though they have both subpar seasons, right? Which team is going to be coming out on top? If that makes sense. Based like a prove to me that you guys don't suck. You know what I'm saying? Prove to me, show me like that type of matchup. The quarterbacks, Emory Jones for the Gators and true freshman quarterback Mikey Keene, if I'm saying it right, or O'Keen. If not, correct me. All you gotta do, is just look up UCF on football roster for this year. First year coach Gus. A lot of people thought, since Gus, and some of you guys may know who Gus is. Gus was, some of you guys may remember Gus was the head coach for Auburn. You remember when Auburn was like 12-1? They went against no, was it 12-1? Either they was undefeated or they was 11-1 heading to the last national championship game, BCS. They went against Jameis Winston. Auburn, at Florida, Jameis Winston, Florida State versus, Nate Marshall. Some of you guys may know who he is from Auburn. Them two teams, I could say to me, were, they was like, this was a dog matchup. You know what I'm saying? Dog matchup. And we all know Jameis had a game-winning touchdown. He threw it to Kelvin Benjamin. I feel like that Florida State team could be one of the greatest up there when it comes to teams. Could be one of the greatest. Some of you guys gonna disagree with me, but hey, that's just my opinion. From the rip, I say, with Gus to me is a no-nonsense coach. I explained to this in my video when I said breaking news, UCF hired Gus. Gus is no nonsense. Gus is not on a Nick Saban level, but Gus is legit. This ain't no stick riding. This from what I seen when he was head coaching for Auburn. He was no nonsense. And a lot of people expect, oh yeah, he's gonna turn UCF around. You can't turn a team around overnight. You can't do that. It takes years. There's a thing called rebuilding. There's a thing called recruiting. There's a thing called a process. You can't turn things overnight. It's impossible. Especially when it comes to college football. It's freaking impossible. What else? I think going to this game, man, it was like a show me. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. You guys say y'all, you guys good? All right, show me what you got. And I think that's what happened. I think that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? These two, and I'm like, this could be the new rivalry. You know what I'm saying? These two hate each other. I don't know why, but they hate each other. You got one dude from the Gators sucker punch one of our linemen. He got kicked out of the game. You got the Gators acting a plumb fool, personal fouls, unsportsmanlike conduct. You know what I'm saying? UCF starting to get a little rowdy, but UCF was like, man, go ahead. If y'all can do what y'all want, but we gonna win this game. And guess what happened? They won by 12 points. I forgot number 4. I forgot dude's name, but he's a junior. Ryan, I think his name was Ryan or Keith. Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, ladies and gentlemen. But to be honest, he was balling. Like this is my first year watching UCF. No, I have watched UCF in like a year, about to be 2 years. Oh, Ryan or Keith, was balling. He had 85 receiving yards, one touchdown. I like how Mikey threw that pass, even though I feel like one of the Gators corners, he had him, but I feel like he focused on the ball more often. Um, I think he focused on the ball more often, and he stumbled, and it opened up for Ryan to score that touchdown. Um, Mikey, even though he didn't play that many games, I think Mikey, as a true freshman, I think he has a bright future. With Emory Jones, a lot of people are down talking that brother, and I think people need to realize that Emory Jones had a great journey. Emory Jones is what, a junior, like a redshirt junior, something like that. Um, but you got to realize Emory Jones was a backup, I think, for Felipe Franks when Felipe Franks was there, or I think when Felipe Franks was there, or when Kyle Trask, was taking over. They use Emory Jones as more of a wildcat, like they do all brothers. Brothers got arm, what I'm saying, but they focus on the legs, and that's how their draft stock, drops, because they want to say, oh well, black quarterbacks can't throw. All they do is just run. They good for running. That slick racist joke, but it's all good. It's all good in the hood. Um, I feel that Emory Jones, he's a good quarterback. To me, he's a good quarterback. I think he's a good quarterback. Um, will he bounce back next season? I think so. I think he had a subpar season. This is first year starting, so he has a subpar season. Um, and people want to blame it on him last night, but you got to blame it on the receivers, because he made some great passes, but the receivers dropped the pass. They dropped the ball, right? They dropped it. Very catchable. People want to say, well, he could have thrown it to them, not over them. And I say this, you guys have a point. But at the end of the day, when you look at a freaking game, he threw the pass to them. They dropped the pass. They had butterfingers. So what do you expect him to do? Oh well, he's supposed to be the leader. Again, what do you expect him to do? He's not a wide receiver. He's not a fucking wide receiver. And I'm tired of how they want to blame quarterbacks, especially they want to blame the brothers for everything. For everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, he does not control wide receivers. That's their job to catch the damn ball. That's their job. And whatever they do with it, that's on them. But for you to even say he overthrow, you know how many quarterbacks do that shit? And if you watch the game, he threw a pass to them, not over them, to them. But hey, that don't count, right? Um, UCF DBs was getting burnt. They was getting burnt. Their linebackers was okay, but their D line was on fire. I think UCF, I think Gus should change the way how their defense look. They play more zone. They need to balance the scales, play man more often, and flip a little zone. instead of going zone all the way out. I think for the Gators could have had everything controlled, but they let their pride get to them. Their defense, the Gators' defense was a little bit better than UCF. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's about the perfection. You know what I'm saying? People want to say, "Oh, well, the Gators play zone too." But here's the thing, though: the Gators balance. The Gators balance. See, that's the difference. Gators balance their scheme. UCF don't. UCF goes straight to man. They go straight to man. But who am I to say, right? I'm 23 years old. I don't know football, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm calling it out. But hey, you know how it is. You call stuff out. People want to say you stick ride and all that. It's all good though. But this is what I'm saying. To me, I wasn't biased. Like I said, Gators been my favorite school since when I was little. UCF, I graduated like a year ago. About to be 2 years. See how time flies. So yeah, man. I was so happy, man. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think about the game? Did you guys find it like interesting, exciting, or do you guys find it boring? Leave a comment in the section. I love to see your perspective, your opinions. Um, Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the video. This your boy Strictly. I'm out. Peace.